I don't know. I'm just deciding to do this sort of a reaction. I've done been watching some of it. This is like the second time I've watched one of these videos. And somewhat the reason why I'm watching it is because I'm not going to mention names, but I know two people that's falling for shit like this or is falling. I actually know one is still falling for this kind of shit, and one used to supposedly. He's not doing it anymore, but oh God, have mercy. Let me check my stream real quick. Check my channel. Testing 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's working. All I need to do is hear that music from that trailer. All right. This is a YouTube channel that gets contacted. Dance puppet, intentional. Why would I get miss? I got the title of the video here. Why would I make that kind of mistake about the fucking? I just love how y'all fucking fall for shit. But oh yeah, y'all losers that need something. But uh, y'all are dumb at this. That's also one of the reasons why I wanted to do this shit. Uh, I want to do this shit because y'all are as dumb as this motherfucker. Y'all are dumb as this motherfucker. Um. Well, anyways, this dude actually believes he's in a online relationship with Jennifer Aniston. This old guy. And it's so fucking absurd. It's fucking driving me insane. But I figured I'd show y'all's my reaction to it. Like I said, I've done watched some of it. Um, so here we go.
This man wants to know the truth about his internet girlfriend.
Probably one of the most beautiful women in the world. She could be my type.
David thought one of the world's biggest stars had reached out to him through Instagram.
You know, guys, I'm just a regular guy. We just met by accident. We both came to a conclusion. It's almost like there was a force in the universe saying, maybe.
I don't think y'all can hear it good enough. Hold
David
on.
had fallen head over heels, and Jennifer had too.
Turn the subtitles off.
This man wants to know the truth about his.
Turn the volume up a little bit more. Maybe that'd be good enough.
This man wants to know the truth about his internet girlfriend.
Probably one of the most beautiful women in the world. She could be my type.
David thought one of the world's biggest stars had reached out to him through Instagram.
You know, guys, I'm just a regular guy. We just met by accident. We both came to a conclusion. It's almost like there was a force in the universe saying, maybe you should be a couple.
David had fallen head over heels, and Jennifer had too.
We said we're going to take our time. We took about 12 hours. Jennifer Aniston.
12 hours.
Very well could be the love of my life.
Let's see if we can give David the truth he needs before he gets in.
12 hours. Took our time. 12 hours. And then she started asking me to send some money. Took her time to before we really decided we had fallen in love with each other. And then, oh no, another five more hours. Then that's the Jennifer starts to start asking for money.
Too deep.
She says, every weekend she goes to visit these orphans. Usually, she said the kids like to get the Bitcoin, and she's opened up a joint savings account. I put in a few thousand, and she has put in several $1,000s more than I have.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Your engagement with our videos help us reach new audiences and can potentially stop other people from being scammed.
Hi, Social Catfish. I'm David, 71 years old. I was born and raised in Minnesota. I am very much a history buff. I have a family history going back until the Mayflower. I got involved in Civil War reenactments, joined the 8th Louisiana Confederate group. My highest rank was a major, and we basically became like a band of brothers.
See, even he's starting to believe that's real. He said he was participating in a Civil War reenactment, and he brung up his rank like it was significant. You're reenacting that rank. We became brothers, or oh my God.
I got married when I was in college. About 3
Good
years
for
after,
you.
got divorced, got a job offer, moved to California, met a very nice young lady there, and we then spent 42 years together. Never married, but we lived together as a couple. One of Rhonda's wishes, she wants to run a rescue for dogs. So she found a piece of property out in the Antelope Valley so we could open up a kennel out there. And so for about 20 years, we ran a rescue for bull terriers. I'm very proud of the fact of what we did. We
Good for
saved
you.
a lot of dogs. We placed a lot of dogs. It was her wish, and I was able to help her fulfill it. She passed away 2.5 years ago. It honestly was devastating. I was in grief mode for a year. My emotional support dog was a bull terrier who kept me sane the whole time. We had to close the rescue, and being from Minnesota, I thought for a while about moving back to Minnesota, and I go, now's the time.
After spending a full year grieving the loss of his partner, David decided to get back out there and give online dating a try.
I was really not into online dating. I had looked at Instagram, and I got, just curious. I was on it for about 2 days, and I had decided not for me. I looked at other platforms, TikTok, a couple of dating sites, and I wasn't interested. I think a lot of it's a scam.
Listen to that. He's went to all these different platforms, non-dating and dating specific websites. I don't know why in the hell it would show TikTok. Facebook has got a dating thing now, but I wouldn't trust it. That's a major no-no on Facebook. But he's saying it's a scam. He realizes there's a scam out there, and he's saying it's not for him. That online dating is not for him. Remember that.
The people are not real, especially
People are not
wanting
real.
money. But I
Especially if they ask
decided
for money.
if I'm going to meet somebody, I'll
Pete, online dating sites for specifically that. It's not for him. People are not real, especially if they ask for money. Remember that.
meet somebody. If I don't, I'm at the stage of life where I'm fine.
Just as David decided to no longer pursue dating online, he was to receive a message from one of the world's biggest stars. She reached out to him through her Instagram fan page.
I got this one message.
Instagram. Instagram.
And it was late at night, basically saying, I am the real Jennifer Aniston.
First clue. First clue. First clue, you dumbass. If you walked into Jennifer Aniston in person, if you walked, you come out of the damn building and she's walking down the street, crossing that building, and she bumps into you. Is she going to say, I'm the real Jennifer Aniston? No! Maybe she would. She'll say, I'm the real Jennifer Aniston. Get the fuck out of my way, you nobody. But this count is fucking getting on a one of them horns that speaks out loud and yelling at you saying, I'm the real Jennifer Aniston, even though she has a picture profile and the name of the profile is Jennifer. First fucking clue, that is not Jennifer, the real Jennifer Aniston.
And I decided, okay, I'll see what she's about. The only time I've ever seen Jennifer Aniston on a screen was Marley and Me. And I didn't really know who she was. Never seen an issue of Friends. I knew she was an actress, but I didn't really pay any attention to her. As far as her acting, I think she's above average. I don't think she's an Oscar winner. I wouldn't say I was a fan. Well, I know she's 5'5", blonde hair, kind of medium length, attractive figure, blue eyes, stylishly dressed. She keeps herself well fit, probably one of the most beautiful women in the world. Yeah, she could be my type. I thought we'd talk for about 2 minutes. She'd go, thank you for being a fan, thank you for support, and that would be the end of it. We wound up talking for over 90 minutes. It was basically, getting to know each other. It honestly felt like I was on a first date with her. She asked a lot of questions about my past, my family. She told me things about her family, where she lived, how she lived. She reached out and asked how long I'd been a fan, which I said, since Marley and Me. Our conversation was very entertaining, very, very comfortable to talk to. She was a little bit flirty. One of her next questions was, tell me one of your secrets. I really don't have any. I'm an open book, basically. She goes, that's your secret? I think maybe she was hoping for something a little more racy. She discussed her past, I discussed my past, and I had mentioned that my partner had passed away. She asked me if I loved her, and my reply was, well, I did love her. It's now a memory. That's kind of the first time I felt any kind of a possible, more than friendship connection. She's witty, she's funny, she is very, very take charge. She knows what she wants. The things that she liked, I liked. The things she didn't like, I didn't like. And we felt very, very comfortable. It didn't get romantic, it got friendly, but it didn't get romantic. It was to be our friendship over time. We weren't going to rush anything, that we were going to see how we felt. If it worked out as friends, fine. If it didn't, we go our separate ways, and it's no big deal. We made a deal before we parted ways that we would both go off Instagram that night. In fact, she asked me to leave all social media. She told me to communicate with her on Zanga.
Zanga. What the hell? What did it show? Hold on. Where is it? Where is it?
For it's now a memory. That's kind of the first time I felt any kind of a possible, more than friendship connection. She's witty, she's funny. It didn't get romantic, it got friendly, but it didn't get romantic. It was to be our friendship over time. We weren't going to rush anything, that we were going to see how we felt. If it worked out as friends, fine. If it didn't, we go our separate ways, and it's no big deal. We made a deal before we parted ways that we would both go off Instagram that night. In fact, she asked me to leave all social media. She told me to communicate with her.
Another big clue. Big clue. Let's say this. You're talking intimate with a woman and stuff like that. You're seeing her. You're dating her, and let's say it's really something. And women takes that kinds of things as like keepsakes and stuff like that. If you're really having this thing the way you're speaking, she's basically asking, you're basically on a first date act like at a restaurant. And she's telling you to never go to this restaurant again. Y'all met on that app. Why women would love to revisit the first date as a anniversary and shit. Why would she tell you not to go back there? And tell you to go somewhere else there, because she doesn't want to leave possibly a trail, maybe go to another website or something like this that there'd be less of a connection to if you actually try to get your money back from her, that you figured out she's a scam, she will have less likely to have consequences for you or fall back. Why? That's another fucking. And again, remember, official dating sites like eHarmony, they have rules and regulations and limitations to their app where you can't send money, you can't do certain things until you've passed certain stages to make sure that they're legit. They do what they can to protect people. And this person he meets on Instagram with a bullhorn saying, "I'm the real Jennifer Anderson."
On Zanga, I felt like I'd been on a first date with somebody. It just blew me away that a friendly chat got so serious. That night, I wrote her a note thanking her for the time we spent, that I felt so comfortable with her. It was a lot of fun, and I hope we really, really do become friends. The next morning, she responded to that, and that's when the romance started. We said we're going to take our time. We took about 12 hours. We both came to a conclusion. It's almost like there was a force in the universe saying, maybe you should be a couple. We decided to throw caution to the wind and see what happens. Yeah, we definitely felt a very, very strong.
The only thing he threw out the window to the wind wasn't caution. Well, I guess it was. It was the caution that he had, or somehow believed or knew that people were fake. And if they, one of the first things, or even if they ask for money, that they're definitely fake. He threw that out the wind big time. That's what he really threw out the fucking window to the wind.
Connection, and we decided to see if it was romantic. Within 24 hours of our meeting and making a connection, we both felt like we were in love with each other. And we each say that we've never ever experienced a feeling like this before, that we've been in love before, but never like this. Well, I know she was married to Brad Pitt. Was it Justin Trudeau or something like that for a couple of years? We don't talk about it. You know, like I was in a serious relationship for 40 years. We don't talk about it. There was a feeling.
There you go. That's another sign, you dumbass. There's another sign. I know it's, some people might not feel comfortable bringing their past. They might feel like they might bring some insecurities to the person they're talking to now, especially being famous people, rich people, important people, as she is, and you're a nobody. But that's not the issue. She might actually think you might actually turn a switch on and gain some intelligence and start trying to do some facts checking her. She talks about one of her people she's been in a relationship with, like things she's done with him, and she might think you might actually start gaining some common sense and start fact checking it, Googling it, seeing if if she's saying the right stuff. That's another sign that it's not real. Not real. Of course she's not going to be able to talk about it personally because she's not real Jennifer Aniston.
That some force in the universe brought us together, because the chances of our meeting were so remote. I'm a regular guy, grew up in a suburban life. We met because she is a celebrity. But that went away very, very quickly. She's Jennifer that has to make dinner, that has to get up in the morning and go to work. The fact she's a celebrity doesn't come up at all.
Anybody that knows her, she barely has time to do movies and shit now because of all the stuff she does, the drives, the charity work. She wouldn't have time to get on a blowhorn on fucking Instagram to blow at a random person and say, I'm the true Jennifer Aniston. She wouldn't have the time. Matter of fact, The Rock, most people that's like them, they don't run their own social media websites. They don't run their own Twitter. They don't, or X now as it's called. They don't run their own Instagram. If they do have accounts, it's got like a check on it that shows that it is them, that it is the legit person, and they pay someone to post stuff for them. They pay someone to run that account for them. So that even itself would say if it was Jennifer True Anderson's account, it's not really her original one.
I call her Jen because she says, my friends call me Jen. She usually calls me sweetheart or honey. One of the things she said was, don't ask for selfies. Because there are literally thousands of photographs out here.
Right there, that is you can't get no bigger than that. You can't get no bigger than that. You can't, if a person isn't really truly Jennifer Aniston, it'll be impossible for them to make a selfie. It'll be impossible. Like you can say, if you're the real Rock, take a selfie holding a certain amount of fingers up, or hold a paper saying your name, tell them to write your name down and hold it up. They can't do that. They can't do that because they're not the true Jennifer Anderson. That's the reason why she says she can't provide a selfie, because she doesn't want you to fact check her. She doesn't want to take a chance, even a chance for you to say, if you're the true Jennifer Anderson, get a piece of paper, write my name with the last 4 digits of my social security number. I'll give you just the last 4 digits of my social security number or something, and hold it up, take a selfie. That would prove that if it's her. Of course, she ain't going to do that. It's not her.
Doing almost anything. She did send me a picture of herself at work as a producer. She sent me a picture of her as a 12.
Something that you can look up on Google. Something you can look up on Google, more likely. Of course, something of her younger. Something that she could have done made public.
Year-old. There's one that maybe she sent just to me, and that's her in a pair of pajamas kissing her cell phone goodnight. I have not found that any.
He's gonna say that he's saying it right now, that he has not found that anywhere. I would totally guarantee it, that he would be stupid enough and in denial enough, in defensive denial enough, that scene of her doing that will probably be in the one and only movie that he has seen with her in it. The one he mentioned at the first of the video. And oh God.
Place online that she may have made that for me.
Now this investigation crew, I hope to God that he proved this investigation crew that's going to prove to him that it's not the real Jennifer Anderson is going to close that down on him.
I've been in love with her ever since that day. Jennifer Aniston.
I thought you wasn't going to throw it to the wind. I thought y'all wasn't going to talk serious. Y'all was going to take your time. You're
very well could be the love of my life.
Despite having a very busy production schedule, Jennifer Aniston also devotes her time to philanthropic causes. To show his love, David was asked to help donate to a children's orphanage.
She has created shit like that. Like it says, she has created charities. She has created charities. So she's getting people with possibly people that has more money than her to donate in that cause, that has more money than her. Why would she request you to do so, or need you to do so? Sure, she would be like, every little bit helps, but this, please tell me, are you not for you, legit dating websites. People are not genuine. They're not real. When they ask, especially when they start asking for money. Or this is the first time you're about to bring her up to ask for money. Tell me, she's going to ask you to donate. Does she provide a link that goes directly to one of her charity websites, or however you legitly go send money? Please tell me she asked you to donate through there with legit funds, with legit money dealings, not asking you to send fucking gift cards from Walmart, for Google, I uh for that gift card rack where you can get. Don't please tell me she's not going to ask for something that you're not going to mention scam and scammers and asking for money, and not bring up that she's asking for the most asked from scammers that tries to scam you, the way they prefer to get their money from you, because it can't no way be returned or followed or traced, because it's like money laundering. It's what. Please tell me she ain't that you are not stupid enough to fall for that.
In an orphanage in Southern California, and she has asked me to contribute to the kids. She says, every weekend she goes to visit these orphans, which I had heard that she does St. Jude's. And she asked me to contribute. And she really feels sorry for them.
St. Jude's, that's an honorable, she provided you a link to St. Jude's official contribution site where you could donate legit funds that they would accept. Please tell me that's how you did it.
She basically wanted to include me. Apparently, she has told the kids about me, so the kids know. And she knows when I give money, she knows the kids know where it's coming from. I usually buy a Bitcoin. Sometimes she'll ask for a gift card, but usually she said the kids like to get the Bitcoin. Every month after I get my Social Security, I donate $100 through Bitcoin. She may ask me to go buy a $25 card, for one of the kids. Or if one of them's sick, I go to the store, purchase a gift card, and then scratch off the back, photograph it, and send it to her. The total amount I've sent to the orphan charity is $500 to date. We've been...
Oh my God. Oh my God. If that was the only thing right there, you setting a limit like $100 a month, you said you're pretty much, you only been talking to her for like 5 months. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. 5-6 months you've been, minus maybe the 1 or 2 months she talked to you to break you down, to get you to completely trust her, then have you do this. But it ain't it. That ain't it. $500 is not all he's out.
Chatting for probably about a month, and she came on and she said, I want to discuss something very serious with you. She said, sooner or later, she's going to have to retire from Hollywood. And she wanted us to buy a house together, and she stressed, knowing that she was going to put in probably 1,000 times more than I could possibly put in, but she wanted me to put some...
Dude, 1,000 times more than you. The woman can straight up have a castle built. She can possibly have a straight up castle built in her honor to live in, just given to her because of the money she has. She lives in millions. Condos, mansions that fucking cost millions. She got all this money to have done this, but she can't afford a house for y'all to move in together? You mean this person that lives in these nice places? Yeah, she is going to have to retire from movies and stuff like that. Yeah, but she's gonna make money other ways. She's gonna make money other ways, and she's not gonna go to the Goonies, Hillbuck country, nowhere to live with you and buy a thousands of more money than you would put in a house. Nowhere.
Something into purchasing a house. She wants a big house. We're talking 4 or 5 bedrooms. She was very serious about this.
I live in a no count small town. And I will guarantee you that one of the nicest buildings that's recently built, probably the charges the most money, don't have fucking 5 rooms.
And she's opened up a joint savings account. I've put in a few thousand, and she has put in several
$1,000, $1,700.
$1,000 more than I have. Well, I go on Cash App, take cash out of my checking account, convert it to Bitcoin, and send it to
More
Bitcoin
Bitcoin.
wallet.
More Bitcoin.
And when I ask, she'll give.
Why Bitcoin? Because if he tries to go to any cops, he tried to do any kind of fucking
me the balance of the account. I don't remember the bank. She's got the access to it. I don't. It's a Bitcoin account, and there's like basically one person in charge. She's put in way more than I have. She's put in several $1,000s.
David and Jennifer's relationship was moving forward extremely fast. Within 6 months, they had fallen in love, decided to buy a house, and spend the rest of their lives living happily ever after. It was like something straight out of one of Jennifer Aniston's movies.
No.
But was all of this based on...
No. The movie she has, the people that she falls or plays like she falls in love with this character in the movie, they are able to touch each other. They are. He's in over $500 deep in what he's done in donations to charities for her, which wasn't to the charity. It went in her pocket, or to things she would want the money for, like buying some MP3s for, and then so-called funds for a house. He's in that far, and it's nothing like a movie. She's
a true story, or just another romance scammer's work of fiction?
A couple of inconsistencies that may have me questioning things. The only thing we've had any type of a disagreement on is money. I tell her I don't want to fight because they get very, very emotional. It's like we're hurting each other. In March, she went to Connecticut for her cosmetic surgery. Well, we're chatting normally. She obviously didn't fly to Connecticut, get done what she had to do, and fly back in a day. She did a presentation down at USC. She tells me she's at work, but here she is at USC doing this. So there's, if this does turn out to be...
See? How can it be? How can it be? If she's doing these things and communicating you and claiming to be doing something else, and yet she's out and the whole world is knowing that she's doing this, she can't She can't sell her facade, her scam to you without the world having knowledge of what she's doing, because she does things that the world that won't let her, or she chooses to do these things without the world, oh god, this dude is idiot.
For Aniston, it would be very exciting. It would be nice if we were together in the future. It would be nice if...
It would be very exciting if it was the true Jennifer Aniston that I'm dating. It'd be a fucking big letdown if it was. Let's say if it was me and I actually believed it was Jennifer Aniston, and it came out to be true, to be Jennifer Aniston, and she needed money from me. She needed money from me. It'll be a letdown. But then again, it won't possibly happen, because everyone never needed money.
We had our final days together. I mean, that's what we've talked about. We've been now online dating for 6 months. I would like to know, for my own peace of mind. And if I'm being cheated, my intuition right now is it very possibly could be her. I'm not 100% positive about it, but...
I'm 100% positive that you're keeping that positive, thinking that it's her, mostly because of how much money you done put into it, and the outcome, if it wasn't the embarrassment you'd be feeling for being doofed this much.
I'm more positive than I am negative.
All right, Seekers, we had to get to the bottom of it.
That positive is for your sake, not for hers.
Later that week, our research team sat down to figure out how to crack this case. All right, team, I got this new case. It's from a man named David from Minnesota. David reached out to our email and says, "Hello, I just watched a video of Steve being scammed by Jennifer Aniston. I've been in an online communication with either a real or a fake Jennifer Aniston since mid-January. I have some reasons to believe it's really Jennifer Aniston, but there is also some doubt. I hope you can either confirm or deny if it's the real Jennifer. Thanks."
Well, it's interesting because he thinks he's talking to the real one after watching our video. I think what we need to do is run a reverse image search and see if we can find where this real image is coming from, because obviously it's photoshopped.
And we'll break down this picture for him and just give him a guide on how to tell if something's photoshopped.
He needs how to spot a romance scam 101. If you like this video, please considering subscribing.
Now, he says we need to teach this man how to identify a scam. They baby him. The woman says, you got this and this and this, and you're a player. You're scamming him. You're sending him false pretenses about himself. Of course, I don't think they would say stuff like I am, judging them like I am. I wouldn't think that they would do that. I'm doing this mostly for the entertainment part of the video, for the live stream. But god damn, they baby them.
And once you've done that, give this video a like too. With all of the evidence gathered, it was time to sit down with David and give him the straight story about this person claiming to be Jennifer Aniston.
Hi.
David!
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
How you doing? My name's Drew. It's very nice to meet you.
Yeah, good to meet you.
How are you feeling about us meeting today?
Really curious as to what's going on. I'm still talking to her, and I would like to get a final answer. after 6 months.
Have you always been a fan of Jennifer Aniston?
Not particularly.
What is it then that's linked you to her? Do you find her attractive?
Well, she's very attractive, yes. We seem to be very much on the same wavelength. The things we discussed, the things we liked, the things we didn't like, we just seem to match so well.
So, David, what are you hoping to hear from us today?
Well, you know what? I would like to either get the final, yes, you are talking to Jennifer Aniston, or no, you are talking to a fake.
Like, what's your gut telling you? What's your intuition telling you? Is it Jennifer Aniston?
You know, it tells me more it's Jennifer Aniston than it's not. But there's still quite a large
That's not your gut. That's not your gut. It's telling you it's more Jennifer Aniston. That's your that you're in denial. It's your deniability. Just wanting it to be the case again.
It's not Jennifer Aniston. There are too many questions. So if it's not Jennifer Aniston, I'm not going to be heartbroken.
Because there's other Jennifer Anistons?
Well, I do have.
Now I do love that. Now I do love that because people like these, people like them, and like I said, I do know people that myself that's fell for this kind of shit. They will have one Jennifer Aniston account talking to it, finally maybe draw to some conclusion that it's not real, and they'll mute them, they'll block them, they'll get rid of them, and the person would just create another account and contact this person again. Sometimes even with the same person, portraying to be the same person, and then say, I truly am. Don't believe that other one, but me, I am truly the Jennifer Aniston. So I love that she did bring that up. Like, are you talking to other multiple accounts that might be Jennifer Aniston's too? I love that she said that. That was the rough one that they'd shoot at him.
I have a plan B, and I have now been offered a plan C. So
what? He has a plan B, and he's been offered a plan C. What?
it's not the end of the world.
It's not the end of the world.
I mean, now you got.
It wouldn't be the end of the world. Regardless how much money you've sent her and how much time you has also invested in this so-called relationship that you want to be true. You wouldn't be heartbroken if it wasn't the true Jennifer Aniston. I am madly attracted to Jennifer Aniston. Would she be like the first one out of the movie stars and female actors and stuff like that, that I would actually go for? No, but she would be in the top runner 5, I guarantee it. But I'm gonna let it finish.
Talk about all the plans.
Okay. Plan B is a woman that I've known for 4 years, lives in California, wants to come out, and we are now actively working on getting her out to Minnesota. Plan C.
What?
Is a woman that lives in Texas who wants to come up and meet me.
David, do you know what a player is?
Yes.
I
Right
feel like
there,
you're
baby.
a player. You got all these women lined up.
No, a player is playing women that he's rotating on a fucking night that he's having physical relationship. This is a motherfucker. I got bulldog horn. I'm the real Jennifer Aniston. And within a 3 month 3 to 4 months time, he's already sending her helping her send donations to a charity that she creates. I fucking done sending her them damn Z coins, whatever the fuck they are, and sending her fucking both of the gift cards from Walmart that both scammers do. And buying a goddamn house with Jennifer Aniston. That has within a month. Has to be within the same months of doing this with Jennifer Aniston. It's also got a plan B with this woman to come to live with him. That's like a hot normal woman, not a famous movie star or something like that, but just a hot Mary Jane that wants to come and live with him. And they are already in process of doing that. In other words, another meaning, he's already been sending her money too. And a proposition from another woman, another scam artist. And I got a clue for you, motherfucker. They're all three the same one. A, B, and C is from the same motherfucker. That's the way she definitely gets more money from you, because she pries you on one count, she's going to lose you. She pries too much on trying to get money from you on one account, she would lose you. So she let you believe you got a B and a C option to fall back on. No, it's the same motherfucking person.
You know, but I don't seek them out. They seek me out.
How old are they?
Because you're the goose and the golden egg, motherfucker. You're a dumbass.
Well, okay, Plan B, her first name is Ana. She's probably about 40. And I think Plan C, her name...
You're the fucking gold pot at the end of the fucking rainbow. The lucky leprechauns fucking try to keep a guard on. Stupid motherfucker.
I can't remember. Giselle or something like that. She's probably about the same, about mid-40s.
So the other two.
Absolutely. This is some Raging Rob kind of shit. This is some Raging Rob kind of shit. Absolutely. This is the kind of shit you fall for. Even though I'm pointing out every fucking thing that would prove it's not. Even more so, the fact that I'm doing so even surprise you losers that I have this kind of intelligence. Because you would actually, again, you want to believe. You will want to believe I would fall something like this. Again, when you have false narratives to draw closure from, to draw satisfaction from, only elevates me in other factors, because, and those factors are justly embellished because of your stupidity, because I'm obviously not that dumb. You just want to believe so because you are, in fact, possibly this dumb.
Women, you've seen them in real life?
No.
Did I say possibility? A whole lot more factual than it would be me being so. By a great margin. Margarine. Go ahead, so slob. Get that one. Clip it.
Okay. We got a bunch of research that we want to jump into. Brianne, let's just hop into it.
Yeah, of course. So you sent over an image of Jennifer Aniston. She's holding up a sign. David, I'm real. Do you remember that picture?
Oh, I remember it very well, yes.
Yeah. How did you feel when you received that image?
I was curious. because it was, fairly late in the evening. And in fact, I was getting off Instagram. I was all set to delete Instagram when I saw it. And so I was just curious.
So he was going through the complete fact that she was telling him to get off of that website to the point where he's actually going to delete the website off of his phone. God damn. Why can he not see that that's unusual? And why would that be needed? Why would that be needed?
As to why someone would approach me. Well, I was willing to take the chance to see if it's real, fine. If it's fake, I haven't lost anything other than some time.
So, David, I want to let you know that we took that image and we ran it through our reverse image search, and we found a ton of matches. And what I can confirm is that this is actually a photoshopped image. We found the real image.
Yes, I'm very familiar as a printer. I'm very familiar with Photoshop, and I can see that it's several pictures put together.
Did you ask her about that?
Yeah, and she just kind of admitted it.
What are some other things that are big?
And yet you still want to believe it's the true Jennifer Aniston. Again, that's what you want to believe. Any smart, genuine person would know the true Jennifer Aniston would not need to send a Photoshop.
You lean towards it being real, because looking at this, I would automatically believe that it's fake.
Her scheduling, like the SAG Awards.
That has nothing what he's saying. He's saying you can look at the picture. And you said you do Photoshop. You understand Photoshop. Why you go into scheduling? Why are you going into scheduling? The picture is fake. Not talking about scheduling. The picture is fake. The picture is created. It's not taken. It's
Obviously couldn't, chat with her, the night of the awards. Some of the things she said, she's either researched Jennifer Aniston very well, which is, definitely a possibility.
David is.
And you could have researched Jennifer Aniston very well. Not very well. You could research Jennifer Aniston just the tiniest little bit. And a normal person would have come to the conclusion that you're not talking to the true Jennifer Aniston.
Sounds like you're leaning towards it being fake now. Do you believe that it's real, or do you believe it's fake?
Well, like I said, I've got enough doubt to believe it's fake. So, like I said, if you tell me it's fake, it's like, okay, like I'm probably.
And that right there proves you have no true feelings of believing it's real. It's just you do not want it to be fake. You're not trying to be. You're not looking to be truly convinced. You're looking to be sort of being released. You're looking to be released, not convinced. You want to be told. It's not okay. I'm done with it, and you just won't have nothing. You're just going to just drop the issue and just leave it on. You're not going to say, "Oh, it's not the real Jen Anderson." God, how foolish you've been. And you're not going to you're wanting to keep an option B within here. You want to keep an option B with your option B and C. You're not going to say, well, I was stupid this time. I have to be more cautious. I actually have to be more smarter. Wait a minute, I've already been stupid A, stupid B, and while being stupid A, and I'm being given an opportunity, option for stupid C.
60% is real, 40% is fake.
So let's talk about the next image. She sent you an image of her. She's in front of a mirror. Do you recall that image?
Oh yeah.
What did you notice about this image?
You know, it seemed flat, almost like it was a cardboard cutout in front of a mirror.
So I want you to know that we took this image and we ran this one through our reverse image search as well. And we found several matches. And we also found that this is a photoshopped image. And then number two, we were able to find the real woman's image that was stolen, and Jennifer Aniston's face was layered on top of that.
Okay. Yeah, it had a fake look to it.
But that doesn't matter to you because you already knew that all of this was photoshopped.
Oh yeah. Like I've as a printer, I took classes in Photoshop.
My question is, why would someone go through so much trouble to Photoshop an image instead of just sending you a legitimate image?
That's an absolute legitimate question. Other than,
Here's another legitimate question. Maybe the legitimate question that should be asked, if you are smart enough to realize if it's Photoshop, if you have the history and the knowledge of the technologies of how stuff is done and how to do it some yourself, maybe when you're still asking if it's Jennifer Aniston, you're not asking it to literally legitly know if it's truly Jennifer Aniston. You're not truly looking for the true information. When you're still saying you still leaning towards it being truly her, is out of self-defense of the drawing to the conclusion how stupid fuck you are.
She's got people behind her, and maybe they do things like that. I don't know. In March, when she went to Connecticut for the plastic surgery.
Because you saying this shit, it'd be one thing if you was like, I don't really understand that technology, gimmick, PC, computer generated stuff. It'd be different if you had a lack of technology and stuff of this, you would have a great defense within your age and your old-timey educations and stuff like that, with not really going to schools or colleges and stuff that really taught around this technology and stuff, so you can be a little bit gullible for this kind of shit that's happening with these new technologies. It'll be a little bit of a excuse for you, but you're trying to play like you have somewhat knowledge of this shit, and you're still saying you can identify this shit, and yet you still allowed yourself to fall for it.
It's like we were talking like normal. I go, well, wait a second, she didn't fly there, get the surgery, and then fly back in a day. So there were some flags along the way.
David, you sent over a video of a woman laying on the couch. Jennifer said this was her.
Yeah.
So we ran a reverse image search on that video and we found matches instantly. And the actress in that video wasn't Jennifer Aniston at all. It's an actress by the name of Kira Sedgwick.
It wasn't. I knew it wasn't Jennifer Aniston. I knew it wasn't. You're a bit right, so real. How come you didn't say the true actor's, the true one person's name? You can damn well look at it and tell it wasn't Jennifer Aniston.
Oh,
But the thing is Jennifer's telling you this is her and it's not her, right?
right.
And so the thing we're trying to share with you so that you can walk away feeling like this is 100% not real is that this person, Jennifer, that you've been talking to has been lying to you and keeps lying to you. The images that she sent, the video that she sent you, even the reason why she can't talk to you, she's been lying to you about all of these things. Sending money to an orphanage, but she can't tell you the name of the orphanage. I mean, she hasn't been truthful to you.
You are absolutely correct.
And David, I don't think social media and dating sites are the best outlet to find a woman for you, at least at this moment.
Yeah, probably true. Yes.
Until we can maybe educate you on how to spot some of this stuff, because there's so much of this all over the internet that it's almost like you're dropping yourself in the middle of the ocean and you can't swim.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad you guys do what you're doing. There's so many ways to trick you now.
So Anna and Michelle. So you're talking to two other women, Anna and Michelle. And both of these people, as you've already clarified, you haven't met face to face. So you haven't done a video chat with them. So what might be helpful to you is if you send over their profiles to me, I can look them up and just verify some information for you just to help you move in the right direction.
You know, you've got the tools. I think you guys do a great job.
Thank you, David.
Thank you, David. So education is definitely key here, David. Just try to be realistic when dating online. That's like 101.
Someone that can't be honest with you and share a valid image and they have to Photoshop an image. I mean, me personally, that's a relationship based on lies. So, I mean, that's not someone that's being truthful and upfront with you from the get-go.
So, David, where do we go from here?
Well, I need to make up my mind what to do with this Jennifer, which will be probably short and sweet. Well, tell her that I know you're a fake, and probably at that point we'll cut it off.
David, I think you can master the art of dating. It's just gonna take some education. I think you're a really nice guy, and I'm happy that you came to us before you sent a larger amount of money.
I want to help you out with the online safety. So send me over those two profiles. I want to look into those for you and provide you with some answers for the other two women you're talking to.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yes, it does.
Okay, Seekers, our work
He
here.
didn't sound too eager about that. Like I said, he's only closing the door. He's not really truly accepting that he was goofed or scammed. He's saying, "Yeah, I'm scammed," but he's saying it like he's saying it at a third person. He's wanting B and C. He's needing B and C. I lost a lot of money here. I need these to be true, and I need it to stay in my mind as true. Please don't help me any further.
Wasn't quite done. David was still talking with two women online that he had never met in person. Always vigilant, Brienne got on a call with David the next day to break down the truth to him about these two women that he was speaking with. David was not able to provide a full name or a single photo for our team.
Now, granted, I have not watched we done long past when they started telling him that she's fake, Jennifer Aniston's fake. That's when he brung up the option B and C. That's when I stopped watching, right there. So we done been watching some that I haven't seen, and I especially haven't seen this.
To identify whether or not Plan C was a real person. But when speaking to David about Plan B, Brienne discovered a shocking revelation.
David,
Yes, hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
Good. What I wanted to do is just kind of share with you the information that we found. You sent over an additional profile, her name being Ana. This is another person that you're talking to online. And so we ran her image through a reverse image search and we were able to find who she is.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
So we found her identity and her name is not Ana. The real person in the image, her name is Cassandra.
Oh.
She is an adult film actress and she goes by the name Princess Blue Eyes. So her images have been used in a scam before. Can you see that?
Yeah, that's her. Yes. Yes, that's her. That's definitely her.
Yeah. So what's going on here is that this person has stolen her images and is presenting themselves as this different person by the name of Ana. I don't know your connection or how long this connection's been going on, but this person is most likely a scammer.
We've been going on for 4 years.
Okay, have you sent this person any money?
Yes, I have.
Okay, about how much money have you sent her so far?
Oh, upwards of probably $40,000.
So you sent her $40,000?
Yes.
Wow. Is she still asking you for money?
Yes. She
Okay.
asked me for $1,000 today.
Okay, so did you send the money?
No.
Okay, don't send her any money. This person is pretending to be someone they're not. They've stolen someone else's images online and they are most likely a scammer and this person is just going to keep taking money from you.
Okay.
You need to block them right away.
I will. I will do that tonight.
Okay. Something else I want to share with you is we sent a tracker to the woman that you're talking to online by the name of Jennifer Aniston. We wanted to get an idea of where she's located, right? So this person is located in Port Harcourt, Nigeria.
Okay.
So the
Always.
question is why would
Everyone.
Jennifer Aniston be in Nigeria?
She wouldn't be.
Right, correct.
She has absolutely no reason to be there.
So this person that's been scamming you could be reaching out to you on different platforms under these different profiles. Ana might be the same person or a completely different person, but
See, even I said that. That Jennifer Anderson and option B and option C is quite possibly the same scammer, because if they start asking too much from one account, they might lose you, but they could possibly play you off even more and get more money from you from other accounts. Because that leaves a little window. If I say no to this person, I get, then this account gets closed, and no, he don't trust this account no more. That I'm this person. I still got him in my basket with.
the point I'm trying to make is these people are scammers, right? So they're trying to take your money from you. And so you need to block them right away.
I'm sorry I spent so much money. I'm very grateful for what you've done.
I know you've been in a relationship with Ana for 4 years, but this person is just with you to take your money.
Yeah, well, yeah, because every time she said, okay, I just need this and we're done with this, then all of a sudden, no, there's this other fee.
Yeah.
So, yeah, yeah, she just hit me for $1,000 needs to go to Goldman Sachs.
Okay, and just be careful. If anybody else that you're talking to online is asking you for money, it's a red flag, okay?
Yes.
Okay, David.
Yeah, well, okay, well, you take care. Thank you.
All right, you too. Have a good night. What is he doing? Oh my gosh, 40,000. He did not mention that at all. He just said, I have these 2 other women I'm talking to, plan B, plan C, and...
What are you doing? He hasn't learned. Does he sound like a person that has learned from the situation? No. He's going, yeah, he might go block these accounts. He might go cuss them a little bit, maybe once or twice, or straight up block them. But they're just going to create another account and they're going to message you. He's not going, what he needs to do is delete his accounts, never get on those things again, and live his life as long as he has left and be happy for the relationship he had with his ex-wife. That's the reality you should have told him. He needs to get off these goddamn apps. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, X, TikTok. He needs to get off of them all. God forbid YouTube starts a side panel for dating. God. Ugh. Well, I'm not puppet time. I'm done with this. I gotta go to bed. I got a lot to do tomorrow. You will continue to yield to my will. Think I've misspelled and get the title of this stream wrong when I got the damn video I'm watching with the title showing on my damn phone, and I got the damn thing. I also have it playing on my fucking TV. I got it playing on my TV and it shows the fucking name. You fucking puppets. I literally fucking love how y'all fucking gullible and you fall for the shit every fucking time. It's because you're my puppets. You're my bitches. That's facts. Just like it was facts that these were nothing but these people he was talking to on the internet was scammers and it was out for his money. And look, they got his money. Just like I got you where I want you. Now that's so real.